Hey everyone, we are now here in the city of Kundasang, which is about 100 kilometers from the city of Kota Kinabalu. And we are now right at the foot of Mount Kinabalu. It is one of the main attractions here, and this is the highest point on the island of Borneo. To get here, we had to take a bus from the city of Kota Kinabalu to the city of Kundasang, which took about 2 hours. We paid 40 ringgit for each ticket. We are right in front of Mount Kinabalu. It is just behind there. Unfortunately, today is not such a beautiful day, so there are some clouds, and unfortunately, they are blocking our view of it. Borneo is the third largest island in the world and has several characteristics that make this place one of the most unique we have ever visited in our lives. The Borneo rainforest is considered one of the oldest in the world, exceeding 140 million years. This jungle is home to various endemic species of plants and animals that can only be found here, such as orangutans, which can only be seen in the wild here and on the island of Sumatra in Indonesia. There are also more than 15,000 species of flowers and over 3,000 species of trees here. And some of these plants are quite peculiar, such as the Rafflesia, a carnivorous plant whose flower diameter can easily reach up to 1 meter. Or also like these carnivorous plants of the genus Nepenthes, not to mention the beloved orchids, one of the most appreciated species worldwide. Now we are going to take a quick trip to the city, and we have to go via the highway, and we will eat something over there. And look, the whole way is filled with trees, very green, and it's really beautiful here. And to go to the city, we pass by this little shop, and the locals always greet us because it's not very common to have tourists around here. Now we stopped here to do one of the things we love most, eating good and cheap food. And like, we ordered this dish here. What is it? That little bread, which is very similar to that Indian dish. And this little sauce here. We paid 2 singes for each. Just arrived here in the city of Kundasang. We are staying in a hotel very close to here. We stopped at this little market that we found. And the best thing about this little market is that there is a lot of good and cheap food. We just found noodles, very similar to the fried rice from here, for $3 each. So about $3.50. And here at this fair, there are many options for food, sweets, savory dishes, and drinks as well. This looks like potato. It has these juices. And this is the sweet section. Just look at all these different sweets. It makes you want to try them all. And this is a fruit stand. There are several fruits here. There are some different fruits here that we have never seen before. We are here at Kinabalu Park, which is where Mount Kinabalu is located, one of the main attractions here on Borneo Island, and it is the highest peak in Malaysia. It is about 4,100 meters high, and to enter the park we paid $50 each. I think the park is definitely worth it. It is quite large, and has a lot of nature in it. And look how beautiful the park is here. And there's also the part of the botanical garden with the orchidarium, which we are excited to see, and we will go there in just a little while. We just arrived at the botanical garden, and look how cool it is. One of the first plants we saw is this carnivorous plant, with these cups, very different. And here inside the national park, there is a gigantic botanical garden. And now we are here in the orchidarium area. And this was one of the parts we were most eager to explore, here in the botanical garden. And seriously, there are many different species here. Every place we look on each tree, there is a different species of orchid from the others. We already knew this place was going to be amazing, but seriously, it is really surprising us. There are many beautiful little spots here in the park. It has these platforms that we can walk on, as well as some streams and benches. So there is a really good structure for tourism here. And look at this orchid that we just found here. It's on this tree right in front of us, and is easily about 5 meters or more. Look how different it is. And for those who enjoy it, people can climb all the way to the top of Mount Kinabalu. The entrance fee for this climb is $400, so for those who are prepared and willing, it is a great option.